We have embraced having mental health practitioners in our school from Young Minds Matter, and we've really benefited from that because it's helped not only our pupils but our parents as well.
It's very important to have them there so that you can get that weight off your shoulders.
I think it's very important because some people have been dealing with, say, anxiety, and it's always nice to know that there's someone there to talk to.
I think the main thing is it's raised awareness about mental health, and it's not a taboo subject to talk about. I think we're all very open about discussing about mental health and what poor mental health looks like, what good mental health looks like.
We work with young people in challenging circumstances around their health, so around mental health, physical health, that kind of thing. We really are able to meet the young person where they are and find out what they're into specifically, and then we work alongside them to help them to find their genre or their way of making music. And that seems to build a lot of self-esteem, and creating something and being in the creative flow is an incredibly important thing.
I really enjoyed it. We did some filming, some singing, and we kind of made it into a music video, and it was basically about people going through primary and then going through secondary and finish on off primary, but also being happy to move on.
We launched the Parent Support and Advice Line to support parents who are worried about a child with mental health issues and worries. So the Parent Support and Advice Line is an anonymous service.
I had somebody on the phone to me, talking to me, chatting to me, discussing the issues I had or we had as a family, and I think that in itself starts to take the pressure and relieve a little bit of the tension I had. Just talking to somebody made a hell of a difference.
So as well as listening to that parent and giving them the support they need, they're also able to signpost to other really helpful websites and local services.
So we're here today as part of a pilot project called Play Nurture Plus, and the hope is that working with 20 schools over the next 3 terms, that they develop their own version of Play Nurture to really help their pupils at school to have child-led play, build resilience and improve their well-being through play.
Well, we have children that struggle to play with other children. We have children that usually just stand by the sidelines, but they gradually, as the weeks have gone on, have been getting more involved.
And we have a lot of children that need a lot of social and emotional support, which is one of the reasons we really wanted to get involved with Play Gloucestershire. It's surpassed everything I could have hoped for.
I like playing with other people as well.
Play Nurture is brilliant. Play Nurture is awesome!
So the approach that we offer on the project, we offer counselling as one part of it, and then we offer youth work, which is what I am. So youth work is very different from counselling because we offer kind of more practical support. So we're not there to talk about, obviously we can offer a space to talk about the emotional side of things, but we're very much there to offer with practical needs, whether that be budgeting, housing. Sometimes it can involve looking at coping mechanisms, like setting goals, looking at routine, anything kind of practical based.
They've just made a huge difference to my life, helped me with counselling, my mental health, the support around me, one-to-one support. They're just incredible, and I can't thank them enough for everything they've done. They've helped me get into college, and now I'm a qualified nursery practitioner in level 2 childcare.
If people are struggling, I think being able to offer that support, to know that they're not alone, that they're not dealing with things on their own, benefits people massively.
It's through these guys that I'm living my life how I am now.
You were contacted by the Clinical Commissioning Group, which we were then able to go put out to Stroud District Youth Council members. They came back in and said, yeah, we'd love to be involved.
I was involved in their services, so I stepped forward. So we basically started off with a Zoom call, and we were discussing everything on the mental health topics to do with school and outside and activities. Well, it made me feel good that I was being listened to. It can sometimes be a rare thing to be listened to at times, especially as a young person.